question 2 of this homework uses the same idea, but here we've got some parallel lines going on. Why are the parallel lines there? They are to show that these angles must be the same because of corresponding angles being equal, and these two angles must be the same. So our two triangles here are not actually separate, they're inside one another. I would suggest if you get a question like this, you draw out the question with two separate triangles. So my first triangle is my top triangle. Doesn't matter, it's only a sketch. And I know that this side is 55, this side is 65, and this side is x, an unknown. For my second triangle, it's a larger triangle. I know the base of it is 84. This side here is all of this. So it's 55 and 22, which means it's 77. And this side here is 65 and y. Now I don't know what y is yet, so I'm actually going to call that z. Okay, so that's my third side. And I need to find side x and side y. I'm now going to ignore this diagram and just use the little diagram that I've done. So this is my shape A, and this is my shape B. So how do I get from sides on A to B? These are my corresponding sides. So to get from A to B, I'm going to divide by 55, and then I'm going to times by 77. To go back the opposite way, I'm going to divide by 77 and times by 55. X is on shape A. X is here, so I'm going to be going back to get to X. What's corresponding to X? The angle 84. So on my calculator, I'm going to do 84 divided by 77. Gives me a fraction. If I wanted to, I could write down my middle step, which is 1.09 recurring. I know it's recurring, there's two dots. And then I multiply by 55. And it gives me the answer of 60. So x is 60. And I could fill that in here. Back to my y. Now y is part of side z, because think about it, y is like from there to there. So if I can find out what z is, and then subtract this bit, which is 65, I'll know what y is. So first of all, let's find out what z is. Z is on triangle B. So put it underneath triangle B, and we're going forwards to try and get to z. So I take the side that's corresponding to z, 65. And again, in my calculator, I'm going to do 65 divided by 55. Gives me a fraction, and then I'm going to multiply by 77, and it gives me 91. So z equals 91. That means that all of this is 91. But I don't want all of that, I just want this bit, which is y. So I'm going to do 91, take away 65, and that will give me 26, and that's the length of y. With the second one, what I would suggest you do is you redraw out the top triangle the correct way. Be careful. This angle is equal to this angle. That's because of parallel lines, alternate angles. This angle is equal to this angle. Okay, so we're drawing it out in the same orientation. So you want that and that, the same way as our big triangle is here. The base of our triangle is now the top of our shape, 20.8. We know that because it's in between the two marked angles. 19.4 is next to the single curved angle. This one here, 19.4, and y is next to the double marked angle. And then we just follow the same procedure as before to work out x on the large triangle and y on the small triangle.